Hello to the 2 people who are watching this. We got 4 views on our last video, but we're gonna keep going because this is kind of fun. Brynlee May says hello. She's in the carrier because she destroys her room anytime she gets a chance. And she's not really feeling the greatest. I think she might be teething. Okay, we'll let you out. Yeah, we'll let you out. You can go destroy the room then. What if we put you in your crib? Show them how you stand up in your crib. Yeah, now you're standing up. You're happy. Okay, so I've been wanting to document her room just because there's so many cool things. Well, I think they're cool. I think they're cute. Things that I have made, and I just wanted to document it because I feel like one day she'll want to see everything I did. Okay, interruption number 1. That's my dog barking. So starting with the wall behind us, this is wallpaper that I got my dad to print on our Mamaki solvent ink printer. We have it's like a large format printer. I think it prints like 54 inches wide. So I did from the ceiling down and then obviously across. And I designed this in Procreate. I'll show y'all. Bryn, no. Okay. So I drew a bunch of flowers and Google and YouTubed how to make a seamless pattern and ended up making that. I did this mock-up as well, which is super cute, but I thought it was just like, I don't know, basic. It was hard choosing which one to do, I will say, but I'm glad we went with the flowers. And then I was having so much fun mocking these up. This is a little growth chart that I haven't made yet, but maybe one day. Obviously, I went a little bit different route and did a pink scalloped board of batten bottom. I cut that on our CNC router, and then I just nailed it up to the wall. So here's her sign. I cut that on the CNC as well. I used 1/2 inch Baltic birch for the base and 1/2 inch MDF and then painted them for the letters. Okay, next up is this blanket ladder. I think I just used 2x4s and then 1-inch doweling with metal clamps that I spray painted gold. Turned out super cute. I also made this quilt and I'm so proud of it. I will spread it out on the floor next. And I made this Halloween one. The other 2 were gifts from 2 very talented ladies. Here's the quilt all laid out. So proud of it. Absolutely in love. When I found out we were having a girl, I was like, I want to make her a quilt. This is what the back looks like. I had this fabric in my stash for like a while. And then all of this stuff I got from Piece Fabric Co. for the most part. Some of it I might have had. And then the flowers are all applicated. So I did that with our embroidery machine. For this wall, I made the scallop shelves. I used 1/4 inch Baltic birch. Don't look there. I mean, I'm just a girl, okay? Obviously, it wasn't even. I had to fix it. Yeah, 1/4 inch Baltic birch and glued and stapled those together. My friend made the sign for Bryn, and then these milestones I made on our DTF printer and I pressed them onto felt and cut them out. This sign I cut on our laser, 1/4 inch Baltic birch again, and then just strung the beads and painted some letters and put some yarn in there. These letters are also cut on our laser and they are out of 1/8 Baltic birch, just with a sticky backing. So they stuck right to the wall. These shelves I made, I used 3/4 inch pine shelving, I believe. And then I wanted to put the beads across and I didn't know how I was gonna do it. So I ended up getting really little doweling. But as you can see, they kind of sag. So I definitely would have maybe drilled the holes bigger, got a thicker doweling if I were to do it again, but I think it's still pretty cute. I love changing out the banners. I just painted this tulip one for like an Easter vibe, spring vibe. And then I found these little bunnies at the thrift store a couple weeks ago. They're cute. Down here is where we have our little cushy couch, and this folds out. The other part is in the living room. This is a little poof flower mat I built. I sewed for her. It's like matching fabric as the quilt. Just the scraps that I didn't know what I was gonna do with. This shelf I actually had built before and had it going the other way for all my yarn. And then when we turned this into Bryn's room, I said, we'll just use that in the closet. I put a piece of pine shelving on top. And this isn't really a room tour, but I also made these 3 dresses. I'm so proud of them. I think they're so cute. This little Easter basket I made Bryn to match her dress. I also made a few little pairs of like shoes. Wild Rose Designs. These are the milestones that we've been taking her photos with. I originally made them to match this quilt, and then I posted them and people wanted them, so I started selling them on Etsy. They're all embroidered, so they take, I think I can fit like 5. I have to do 3 hoops, so, and 1 I have extra, so probably like 3 times for 1 full set, and each one takes 60 minutes to embroider, and then you have to go and cut out by hand. So they were like a labor of love, and I do not sell the embroidered ones anymore just because we're too busy. Our machines are being used for other jobs that take less time. This blanket I knit. I can't remember if I hand knit it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember? It's very light pink and it matches her chair. I did that. And then this chair is from my grandma's basement. It's old, very retro, but very comfy, and I didn't want to spend like anything on a chair for in here. I didn't know if I would use it. Ended up getting this. Love it. It does have like a reclining thing, but it's so loud and clunky, so if she's asleep and I go to do it, it'll instantly wake her up, so I just have this footstool that kind of matches. Okay, I think that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed making it. I kind of feel silly videoing myself and talking to a camera, but I also just want to document this and not feel like in 5 years or 10 years, like, oh, I wish I would have done that. So I'm doing it now. I've been wanting to start this for a while. I'm finally doing it. It's scary, but I'm okay. And thank you to the 4 people who watched my last video. If you want to see anything like a tutorial or how I made something, let me know. I would love to show you. Say bye-bye. Okay. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.